Joker right in the middle of the road. That's what you get in the Everglades right there. We do got deer crossing the road.
Which would lead police
see if we can get him to move.
Or as I think I had said earlier, triangulate.
Holy moly, he's huge. Get out of the way.
A Democrat acting like a Republican, et cetera, et cetera. That's not what we're saying here. What we're talking about is police officers, FBI, has been able now to find pieces of video that show, for example, a black bag. And then they compare it to a phone call that was being released at the same time.
Hi folks, welcome to That's Fishing with Captain Shane. I get a lot of requests for the bank fishing videos. They seem to be more popular than anything. So water's starting to come down in the glades. I'll start hitting a few spots. I'll do a few series of videos from out here, but I think this area right here, we can throw just about anything and catch fish. This place is just absolutely loaded. It's not that I'm a good fisherman. This place has just got a lot of fish. So I might go through a series of baits here. I mean, we'll catch them on everything from worm to crankbait to spinner baits and you name it. So keep watching. Let's see what we can get. All right, I already got me an intruder here. Back. Get back. Get my little, got my rock here just in case. Oh crap. Get out of the way. Get. Gonna be another short video, I can tell you that right now. What are you doing? Get out. Get out of here. Look at this little one crawling up my foot here. Holy moly. You better get out of here. Right there. He's hissing at me. All right. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, I might get to where I can't even get my dadgum camera back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me get out of here. Hold on guys. A little bit too dangerous. I dropped my fish and he stole it. He's eating my fish. Let me readjust here. Oh my. Let me get up here a little bit. I'm gonna come take the high ground. Only problem about here, let's see. Well, look at them, they're boiling it. They're boiling over there. Well, that's the reason I left right there, folks. Get off. No, I still got it. We'll just call this the shortest video I've ever done because it's not comfortable now. Now they're all up under my feet right here. And what they're doing is blocking my access to the truck. So I got to take off. Let me try one more. Oh boy. All right, folks, we're out of here. We're out of here. Look at that. Right under my foot. Oh man. Gotta go. Gotta go. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of them there, but there's 2 bad ones right there. So anyway, hey, that's Fishing with Captain Shane. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm out of here. Sat here in this truck for a second and I'm thinking about it. I ain't gonna leave. What I'm gonna try to do is I back the bed of the truck down in there over that fishing hole, and I'm gonna fish out of the back of the truck. I know they can't get in the bed of the truck, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm building up enough courage to jump out of the truck and right quick and, and set the camera up. So I'll be right back. Like I was saying in the truck, I'm going to. What I did is I backed this truck down to this canal bank, you know, to the just where I was standing a second ago. And I'm gonna fish out of here because there ain't no way they can jump up in the back of this truck. Now getting back into the truck with all the equipment might be a different story, but right now let's fish. Now I wish I had the GoPro hat cam because I'm looking down right here, and they're all around the bed of the truck here. All around here. Hey, but anyway, I want to talk about the YouTube channel because I haven't really had time to make a good video lately. Charter season's been really good, but we're getting on close to 1 million views and like 4,000 and something subscribers. And hey, man, that's pretty dadgum cool, man, for a country boy who you know, this was all an accident anyway. So I appreciate you guys. All right. Country boy can survive. Yeah. All small fish. That's okay. We'll get a decent one here in a minute. We'll get a decent one in a minute. Well, you know they want it when they foul hook it, man. My pliers are in the toolbox that the camera's sitting on now. What am I going? They're really not crushing this bait, so I'm gonna try something a little different. Well, just what I said, right by the back of the truck. Oh boy, that one gator just jumped on top of that other one. My goodness, I'd hate to have been the one on the bottom. He got belly flopped on now. So let's, but we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna get one on the fluke. Everything I put on, I'm gonna catch something on everything. Oh my goodness. Oh, the fish is on. I done got tip wrapped. One thing I hate about braid. Since the fish is still on though. Oh yeah. Had to bring that fish through a landmine of bass. I mean of alligators. Holy moly. That fish ran the gauntlet right there. Gambler fluke, man. I tell you what, can't go wrong. You quit hissing. You ain't getting nothing from me. Here. suck on that gambler. There you go. Well, he liked it. He snapped all over that thing. This canal out of a canoe. It's like a giant canoe on steroids. There's out a 50-horse Merc on there. Well, you've seen it. Some of the videos I shot were done in that boat, but I'd zoom into this canal from the highway. And I was on a charter one time with a father and his 2 kids, and the kids weren't really strong enough to get the fish into the boat. They'd reel it up by the boat, let it flop around and everything against the side of the boat. Well, you know, I kept telling the father, hey man, you're gonna have to get that. You're gonna have to help them kids out. You know, I'll help one up front, but you have to help the one in the back. You know, get that fish in, because them gators are starting to, you know, get around the boat. Well, that little boy, he had it beside the boat, and dadgum if one of them gators didn't get in the boat with us, trying to get that fish. He didn't care about us, he just wanted that fish. He was snapping all the fish. Scared me to death. That's a little one. That might not count. We might have to catch one more. I like one more cast turns into like a half hour. You know you need to leave to get home for dinner. Keep saying one more cast, and next thing you know, it's after dinner when you show up and your wife's all pissed off at you. I'm telling you from experience. Alright folks, I've been wanting to fish a spinnerbait for a while. These are the spinnerbaits I use, booyah. I buy War Eagles, I've got a few Strike Kings. You know, as a charter guide, you're always, constantly, it's not uncommon to lose 4 or 5 of these on a trip, so I'm always buying different baits and everything. But for the price point, I like the booyah spinnerbait, and so always catch fish with it. I like the white. First of all, always get half ounce. I like the white ones. I like the white and chartreuse. I've even got the golden shiner ones are real popular down here in Florida. But anyway, we're going to tie this on and do a little damage. Oh! Booyah! One on a spinnerbait. He's small, but I take him all. I can tell you right now, alligators in the wild are really not human killers. It's the ones that's in town, you know, around boat ramps and stuff that people are feeding and stuff like that. I remember a couple years ago in Miami, we had 3 people eaten in 1 year, killed in 1 year. But I guarantee you, if I fell off the back of this truck, there'd be no more That's Fishing with Captain Shane. Because these guys here are psyched. They're all in strike mode. They're all sitting there with their mouth, you know, open a little bit. They're ready to strike. First thing hits the ground is dead. And if you hit the ground in this situation, you'd be dead too. With the Oscars and cichlids and tilapia. The tilapia won't hit it. Those Oscars and cichlids. Oscars, cichlids, little bass, they'll tear it up. Oh no, I just tied that on, baby. I just tied that on. Come on, man, give me a break. Give me a break, come on. Unbelievable. Now you see why I lose 4 or 5 of these on a trip. Let's see if he's got it right there. I'm not gonna set, I got it back, look at that. So if you're ever in a situation where you're fishing and the gator takes your bait, don't set the hook. Unless you want to catch a gator. But if you don't set the hook, eventually he's going to try to readjust it in his mouth and bite down. That's what he did. When he went to readjust it, I was able to pull it back out. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That fish was gone so quick. I'm telling you, you know, I had the fish, but he come off right down there, and let me tell you, he was gone like that. That's the way a person would be gone right now if they fell off the back of this truck. Booyah! Man, I got him through the bottom and the top of the lip. You would think, I mean, I've got bait sponsors, rod sponsors. The only thing I don't have is a reel sponsor. But you would think as much as I pimp the Booyah and some of my baits, that I'd hear from Booyah, right? Not a word. So Booyah, you better step it up. Captain Shane's in the house, baby. I'm just kidding, Booyah. With all due respect. I love this bait. Hey guys, I want to do a little bit about my tackle that I'm using right now. Just this particular tackle. This is a Shimano Chimera. I'm fixing to do away with the Shimano Chimeras. I'm going to be introducing you over the next few weeks to the Fitzgerald rod. The Fitzgerald rod is like the Cadillacs, the Rolls Royce of rods right now. They're made right here in the United States with all the best components and everything. And so I recently got hooked up with Fitzgerald, and I got some of their flipping sticks now, but I got some of the other day-to-day, everyday use rods, like the crankbait rods, the spinnerbait rods, and worm rods, stuff like that. They're all on the way. So I'll be showing you those rods here in the next few weeks. But I want to show you this handle right here. This is a hog handle by HogTech. A friend of mine who's a Motorola designer actually designed this. You know, the Japanese make one for about, I don't know, like $150, $160. But his price point's about $79.99. He's got dual ball bearings on these spindles right here. They're cork, they're hand what do you call it when they sand them? And they're carbon fiber. So it's a little bit longer than your standard handle that comes on all your reels. It's carbon fiber. You got dual ball bearings on here, and you know, this one here's a prototype. He gave this one to me a few years ago to try. He told me to break it, or a year ago. He said try to break them. I got 5 of them, and I haven't broke one yet. So the new ones out right now are Hog Handle by HogTech. You can find them online at www.hogtech.com. And they're awesome little products, man. I highly recommend it. They're a little bit lighter than your standard handle. They're a little bit longer, so you're able to put more torque into the fish. And they're smooth as silk, man. So check them out. And of course, this is a Corrado 200 E7. This is one of the older ones. You know, they don't make this one anymore, so this is one of the better ones. But anyway, that's a little bit about my gear. I don't normally talk about gear, but I get so many questions about gear, so I just want to touch base on that. Of course, I got the Booyah spinnerbait, and this is this line. I mean, in my opinion, braid is braid. I don't care what kind you buy. So, but this is tough line, 30-pound test, and it's pretty smooth. I also use Suffix, and I use Power Pro, so any of them will work. All right, man, appreciate it. Go with the little Rapala crankbait. I tell you what, these little Rapalas here, I don't know about your lake, but here in the Glades, I mean, you can just wear them out. If you're in a place that's got fish, there ain't a bass that won't hit that thing right there. I mean, some of my videos, that's all I use, different colors and everything, but just absolutely wear them out. And here's a tricky situation. I gotta get this bass between these gators. Oh, folks, this is too awesome, man. If I could get the camera down there and show you what's going on, it'd blow your mind. I mean, that's plenty of fish for a show, you know, for the video. I mean, I've always told you guys I'd come down here and fish even if I wasn't doing the filming. But now I gotta go back and get some dinner. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. Captain Shane out. I had a client tell me the other day he was retired. He was on social, you know, I mean, this guy was a millionaire, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody gets their Social Security that they paid into. He was laughing. He told me I should go get a third job so I could support him because he was retired. Sit down. These ain't big fish, but it's a better fish. Better than anything we caught yet. If I can get him. Oh, man. Oh, no. He's around that gator's tail. That gator didn't like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this he got wrapped around that alligator's tail. Oh. Boy, I tell you, man. Fishing's just a blast. I tell you, I mean, it's just nothing more therapeutic than a man and his pole. A little bit of water and some baits. Folks, I'm telling you, just absolutely can wear them out. Oh, that one's in the truck with me. These ain't big. Hey, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the size and the glades. You know, a lot of these videos, I'm down here in the interior of the glades, and you know, it's rare. You haven't seen anything bigger, I think, on any of my videos from the interior of these glades, bigger than probably 6 pounds on video, you know, from these banks and stuff. But these banks are the breeding ground. It's like a nursery here. You know, during the high water season, you know, you got 1.4 million acres of the Everglades that goes underwater. You know, those bass just really spread out, so you've got millions and millions of bass. And so, you know, you get that many fish, and you come out here like we're doing right now and just wear out the small ones because there's so many dadgum fish. So people, you know, the FWC regulations, which is our Florida Fish and Game, they want you to keep all the small ones. Not all of them. They let you keep 5 fish. 4 of them can be up to 14 inches, and only 1 fish over down here. So I'm in the very southernmost region of Florida. But the reason is they want you to keep the small ones, let the bigger ones go. And then we've also got a mercury problem down here. Our water comes all the way from Orlando down through the Kissimmee Valley area, down through Lake Okeechobee, through all the Everglades grass, and then down here. Like I said, I'm on the very southern end, right next to the Gulf of Mexico. So anyway, that's a little bit about our bass regulations, and that's one reason we catch a lot of these smaller fish in here. I mean, it's nothing to come out here and catch 100, you know, a fish a day between a couple of men. I mean, we've caught as many as 300 plus in 2 days, you know, in a day between 2 guys. So I mean, there's a lot of fish out here. They're not extremely large. I mean, this isn't a reservoir like Lake Fork or Toledo Bend or anything like that. You know, this is actually a natural flowing river of water here. And like I said, it's 1.4 million acres. So there's a lot of places these bass can get and hide. And so it was just like a really bass nursery down here. So fishing's great, man, but it's not really a trophy area. That's what I was trying to get. I said all that to get to that. Look at this. Come on. Absolutely insane. I just